Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, where love is the family we belong to, gratitude is the wealth we live by. And I am here to do a love message for April, I almost said November 4th, April 4th. Oh my gosh. And this love read, we're going to use the True Love reading cards. So I got those here. They look like bubbles, but they're crystals, I believe. And then we're going to pull a crystal card for you and your partner to see what you need. And I'm shuffling the affirmation cards, and I just had one fly out. What is it that we need to know for this love read? What is it that everyone needs to know for this love read? What is it that everyone needs to know? Ooh, had another one fly out. Wow. Okay, so we're going to take those three for this read. Put these over here, and let's get a crystal card. What is it that we need to know for this love read? What is it that we need to know for this love read for you and your special person? Holy Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors. What is it? Ascended masters. What is that? Oh, I got two of them. Awesome. Ooh, liking it. Okay. And let's see, what are the love messages? What are the love messages for the collective today? What are the love messages for everyone today? Holy Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors. We got one. Oh, wow. Wow. That's Holy Spirit, angels, guides. Holy Spirit, angels, guides. Wow. Okay. Wow. Bottom of the deck is connection. Connection. So I am feeling that there's messages coming to you through music or through mail. There's a letter. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Messages coming to you through mail, through it could be email, texting, messages through music. There's two cups, twin flames. I'm seeing the victory. There's a victory that's going to happen in your connection. I'm seeing that. Can you see that V? I see the V for victory in that palm tree. Yeah, and the beautiful, beautiful, there's victories happening in your connection. And like I said, if you're not seeing it, it's there. It's just that it's behind the scenes. So it's there. Things are happening. And it says for a relationship to thrive, both parties need to feel appreciated and understood. So yeah, there needs to be that equal give and take. So, and your partner realizes that, you realize that. So you will come together again when there's a place, when you're both capable, when you're on the same energetic level, when you're both capable of giving that equal give and take. And it also talks about being prepared to speak about your life, your beliefs, your dreams, your feelings, what you believe in. And you guys are going to connect. You and your special person are going to really connect on that. The more you tell each other about yourselves, the more your bond is going to deepen. But a true connection, to have a true connection, you need that excellent communication with each other. And remembering that communication is not only speaking, but it's listening as well. Listening without having an agenda. Wow. So the next one that fell out is forgiveness. I forgive myself and I am forgiven. And there's two bunnies, the male and the female. The energies, the twin and the twin flames, or the yin and the yang. Wow. And there's that X again going across, trusting in divine timing, trusting in the process. Forgiveness is part of the process. And the angels have your back. They're helping with that process, cocooning you in the heavenly powers. And you know, rabbits to me symbolize new life, rebirth, new life. And there's that crystal in the middle, magenta crystal in the middle. And she's in that reverent pose with holding the rose. And with the rose, you know, forgiveness. With the rose also comes the thorns. So you have to take all parts of the rose in order to move forward, in order to be in a place of acceptance. Wow. So we have, the next card that we have is sexuality. And, you know, it's got the stars going across, and I believe that these are, you know, our ancestors, our lineage. She's got the feathers at her ears, you know, gifts from heaven. The moon. The crescent moon and the butterflies. Transformation. And the leaves falling, pruning the trees. This time of year too. But sexuality blossoms in an atmosphere of trust, intimacy, love, and friendship. Yeah, so being friends first, forming a friendship with each other first, not being afraid to be vulnerable, to be intimate in other ways. You know, intimacy can be something as simple as holding your hand, holding each other's hand. So in this card, they talk about how sexuality is misunderstood in our culture, in our society. You know, that it's based on the physical, the outside appearance. This, you know, um, and that, you know, lots of people get into relationships that have that sexual attraction, but there's no real connection between the two. And there's a fear of loss, of losing the other person. And sexuality has a natural rhythm, and it's to intuit and understand that rhythm so that you know when the right time is to connect with yourself in that sexual union with your person that you are attracted to. And they're giving a timeline for, you know, becoming intimate with your person, but I really feel that it's, the timeline has to do with following your own intuition and your own rhythm, um, your own comfort level, your own process, you know, in the relationship with each other. And I like it says, imagine sexual energy as a flower that is gradually opening, growing, blossoming, and becoming into its full beauty. And that's why the flower is there. Sexuality blossoms in the atmosphere of trust, intimacy, love, and friendship, and will wither with the opposite feelings. And it says you've drawn this card to take heed that this call from your heart, body, and soul is to give your sexuality the respect and attention it desires. It deserves. Not it desires, it deserves. I said that for a reason though. So yeah, it's really about, having a balance with your sexuality. And the distorted feminine was the next card that came out. And that's a number 9. It is time to recognize the distorted feminine in your life. Release these negative patterns and live fully and happily in the present. So, they want you to release anything that is not the feminine. So manipulation, um, not saying what she really means, being unclear about what she needs, um, all of that gives rise to unfair expectations. There can be um, anger projected at someone else is this distorted feminine, so it's letting go of any of that. The need for attention, whatever the cost or expression of insecurity, can damage her health. It may be shouldering guilt. It may be um, being in the shadows, keeping your light under a bushel basket, so to speak. Feeling unloved, unsupported. And we know as divine feminines that you have to love yourself and support yourself in order to feel that from others. So, what Spirit is asking is that you let these distortions come up, recognize them for what they are, and release them into um, back to the universe. Okay, and then the last card that we got is the Gardner. I love this card because it shows the grounding, the nature spirits through the trees. Love this card. And it shows the nature spirits through the flowers. Um, I'm going to see what this says. So it says, honor yourself as a beautiful person you are, trusting in life as it is. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the garden. The gardener is different. It's number 7. It's 16, but it's number 7. Nurture the seeds of love within you and help them grow. So, yeah, he's tending to the garden, but he's surrounded by nature spirits that are helping him to really think about, really help him to love himself. But, you benefit through the learning of how to nurture the feminine energies in his world by nurturing the things that, he's nurturing the things out in nature, and it's in turn helping, he's planting the seeds that the feminine gave him initially and protects them while they grow. It says this is so great. The gardener finds a certain kind of inner peace with all aspects of the garden because it keeps him connected to the great feminine cycles of nature and Mother Earth. And it just talks about how in nature things aren't rushed or hurried, they're not forced. They bend and flow with what's happening around them. And it just says you've drawn this card to work on the inner and outer gardener in all areas of your life: weeding, planting, fertilizing, and other forms of constructive attention for, really working on yourself, focusing on yourself. So if you're in a connection, this is about, these past two cards are really about focusing on yourself and releasing things within yourself and working on yourself within and around you, nurturing things within you, and that'll reflect out into the things around you as well. In sexuality, I feel like that is about balance and the creative powers as well. So all of these things, each of you, they're requesting that you work on right now for the health of the connection. Forgiveness, connection was our very first card, and it's working on the forgiveness, the balancing of sexual energy, the shadow releasing the shadow sides and of the feminine, and the gardening within and around you. So all of these things we talked about are to make the connection thrive and healthier. Wow, that is pretty awesome. So I'm going to say it again: forgiveness, sexuality, the distorted feminine, releasing shadows, and the gardener, gardening within and around you. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's go over, listen to your intuition. I trust myself. Wow. And one of these cards had, the forgiveness card had that X on it, trust. You are capable of great things. I am capable. And then the last one is, be good to yourself. I treat myself with love and care. I am treating myself with love and care. And then the crystals we got for the relationship is citrine, number 18. I'm going to look up, and it says, dun, 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 like a page sticking together there, abundance, a stone of joy and abundance. We got this one just the other day. Citrine helps to interact creatively with the world. It promotes inner calm. It's a high frequency. It cleanses, activates, and re-energizes all. And the soul path is embodying abundance. And then we got, so that's one for the connection. And then we got pink granite, which you think is such a basic stone, but it's the lightning bolt. It's a very powerful stone. Pink granite has the highest paramagnetic resonance of all stones and creates immense energy. Everything must pass away. Death precedes transformation and rebirth. Frequency of this is earthy and high. It affects all chakras. It's a lightning conductor for positive change. Wow. Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like it's the tower, it's the storm, you know. Wow, change. Oh my gosh. So beautiful crystals for everyone to focus on for today. I am going to leave it there for you, and I'm wishing you so much joy, so much love. Namaste.